Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Halloween one-shot. We haven't done one of these
Rar.
in a few years. So we're playing Honey
Rawr.
Heist, a game by Grant Howitt. You can check it out on itch.io and a bunch of other stuff. It's out there. It's a one-page RPG. Pay what you want. It's great. It's fun. He plays bears and other possible animals. Before we do get started too much into it, Kate, do you got anything you want to talk about?
Happy Halloween! Check out some small businesses over at etsy.com/shop/KateCraftStudioUS or etsy.com/shop/GladDiceCo for some cool custom crochet things or D&D stickers. Also check out redbubble.com/shop/KR Theater for some other cool stickers and stuff you can put on all kinds of apparel. Yeah.
Yay! But yeah, Halloween one shot. We're playing Honey Heist.
Yeah.
You plays bears, whose sole purpose is to go to a location and steal all the honey you can. Usually a massive heist of honey. You have two stats. Each start with 3 points. Bear, used to maul stuff, run and climb, shrug off damage, scare people, and generally do bear stuff. It's going to play very similar to that shitty Gremlins-inspired game we played a few years ago that I made for Christmas. Very similar in how it works. Criminal. You also have a criminal stat. Used to do anything not directly related to being a bear.
Nice.
When you act...
Covers everything, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you act and the outcome is in doubt, roll a d6. If it's equal to under the relevant stat, you succeed. If it's over the stat, you fail. If you're using your bear special skill, so for some of you, your special skill will be terrify if you're a grizzly bear, swim if you're a polar bear, eat anything that looks like bamboo if you're a panda, climb if you're a black bear, sense honey if you're a sun bear, and carnage if you're a honey badger. And if you use your special skill, you roll 2d6 and pick the lowest. You also do that if you do something related to your role, such as muscle, brains, driver, hacker, thief, and face. Basically, you roll more dice if you're doing something you're good at, kind of deal. When the plan fails and you run into difficulty, move 1 point from criminal into bear. So if something goes wrong and you roll and you fail roll, that happens. If the plan that you're doing in the moment goes off without a hitch, move 1 point from bear into criminal. Pretty simple. You can voluntarily move 1 point from bear to criminal by doing a flashback scene in which you and the other bears plan out the heist over coffee and cigarettes in the back room of a seedy bar. Not going to be a seedy bar for this one, but the flashbacks can still occur. You can also voluntarily move 1 point of criminal into bear by eating a load of honey. The end. If your criminal stat reaches 6, you are lured into a life of crime and betray the party. If your bear stat ever reaches 6, you flip out bear style and lose it, presumably to be picked up by animal control in half an hour or so. And you do not want any stat to reach 6 because that is the end of your character, but there are ways to fix that. So, the rules are on our Roll20 if you ever need to look at them and get reacquainted with them. So.
It's hard to read the type.
Yeah, well, you can click on it and blow it up if you need to.
Sorry, never mind. It's fine.
And it's also in the Discord if you want to look at it there.
That's what I'm trying to do. Anyway.
Anyways, the last few weeks have been a noisy hell here in the totally fictional town, I think it's fictional, of Dempsey, Colorado. You're all Americans? Does that town exist?
Probably.
Interesting.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of towns in Colorado.
You've all been stuck in the back of a large circus wagon, moving down major highways, and eventually you have reached your destination here in Dempsey. Occasionally, you've each been walked for 10 minutes each day, fed, and dressed up in hats for this Halloween celebration, and then loaded back into the cramped tiny wagon where you're all kept. Your attraction involves people entering your exhibit and sitting amongst each of you, but using invisible mirrors to make it seem like they're surrounded by bears without any visible barriers. You've each been promised a nice spoonful of honey at the end of the weekend to be mixed in with the awful, strangely sleep-inducing food you're fed. The smell coming from the kitchen tents at the opposite end of the grounds are intoxicating. The honey, while smelling delicious, isn't worth waiting for and being paraded around as performing animals. You're bears, and one honey badger. Wild animals. You deserve freedom, all the honey you can get, and not to spend the rest of your lives locked up in this tiny wagon for months at a time. So, we pan through the fairgrounds during this autumn season, nighttime, through this Halloween celebration. People are dressed up in various costumes, bringing their families and their children around to play on the rides and do games and eat snacks. There's clowns strolling around strapped to the teeth, just in case the bears ever break out. We pan through these fairgrounds to the back of the property where your wagon resides, with you all locked inside while your exhibit is set up. The owner of this entire affair, and also the owner of all of you, Daryl Darrelson, peers through the bars on the heavily padlocked door of the wagon. You stupid bears better perform tonight, otherwise it's off to the taxidermist for each of you. He laughs and walks away, whistling a tune to himself and twisting his overly waxed, large, curled mustache, very villainous. Your schedule is always the same. An hour before you're brought to the exhibit, one of the workers brings you all a bunch of food to eat, tossing it through the bars of the back door. The food is catered to the type of bear you are, or in one of your cases, honey badger. And whenever you eat this large amount of food, you get so incredibly tired and sleepy, it's hard to focus on a single thought or act, and that's when they hitch the wagon to the worker's pickup truck and drive you over to the exhibit. The worker will be here any minute with the food, but until that happens, we pan inside the wagon now and get a good look at the bears and honey badger that have been crammed together inside. The wagon is by no means comfortable. A loose scattering of straw lies on the floor, and a large old wooden basin is filled with water for you all to drink from. It's dark in here, but we can make out at least 4 bears and 1 singular honey badger, each of you already dressed in your hats for the attraction. Daryl, your owner, decided since it's Halloween he'd dress you in these hats, mainly to humiliate you, and he believes people would pay more to see and interact with dressed up bears and, again, this lone honey badger. We zoom in to each of you, Heist style, with freeze frames and Dutch angles that slowly type out your name, species, your place of origin, and your role in this heist. You've been planning for weeks now, mostly while on the road to this location. You've had time, and tonight is the night that you break out, steal all the honey you can muster from those kitchen tents on the opposite side of the grounds, and gain your freedom. So before we begin, what are your names, species, place of origin, and your role? And we're just going to go in order of the stream overlay, so Lex.
Right, so you have Pandino Noir, but everybody calls me Noir. Pandino is a cute little, probably like adolescent, not fully grown adult, wearing a little bowler hat. He has his, the black isn't fully like grown through. It has like a cute little bow tie effect, what looks like suspenders that holds up some like extra baggy black pants. If he was wearing pants, he's wearing fur. He drinks by dipping his whole paw, and he doesn't like to get his mouth and, all this wet. Anyway, he's the hacker. He's gonna be handling getting through the security doors, maybe hacking up some trees. He doesn't really know what it means, but he's here.
All right, Sam.
All right, I'm going to go with an authentic Chicago accent for this character. Hi, so my character's name is... I grew up outside Chicago. What do you think a Chicago accent sounds like? This isn't a Chicago accent. My character is Fridge the Grizzly Bear. He's a Chicago bear.
Nice.
And he was a lot more relevant in his younger days, back in the 80s. But he's retired now, but he's for a cause like this, he's ready to pull it together for one last heist. Just a big old, like, old grizzly bear, just like furs, not like matted, but just kind of like doesn't quite. It's not very smooth. It just kind of like sticks up at odd angles. Has that kind of like fuzzy quality that older animals get. With a world champions Chicago Cubs baseball cap put on his head.
Perfect. Kate.
I have not decided if I'm doing a voice yet. We'll see what happens when I start speaking in
Okay.
character. But I am Monaco. I'm new to the heist game. As you can see by my inability to keep my hat on my head, it's a little difficult. But I'm a sun bear from the jungles of Southeast Asia and Indonesia, and I'm a thief.
All right.
Yeah.
Caleb.
As you can probably imagine, it's not easy for a honey badger to get along with bears these days. But I do my best. I've been chewed up and spit out by the game several times. And last time they got me in a pinch and they threw me into this kennel with a bunch of subpars where a couple of has-beens and a few never-will-be's. But I can drive, and that's what I bring to the crew. My handle is Bingo.
All right, and Garrett.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And then Garrett.
See, honey is a lot like power. It's for whoever who can take it. Nick Jackelson. People call him Stick. Yeah, he's Black Bear. He's the brains. I don't know what that means yet. Hopefully,
Me neither.
we'll figure it out.
All right. So, the five of you are in the back of this wagon. You've got a few minutes until the worker that gives you the sleepy time food arrives. He usually has a large set of keys on his person. He waits till you're very tired and then lures you. Well, not lures, but brings you to your exhibit in your very nearly comatose state from this delicious yet sleepy time food. So you're all here alone with your thoughts for a few minutes, whatever that may be. It's a very cramped wagon, not much space to move around.
But we're all together.
We can all see each other and talk to each other.
You're all
right?
in the same pen.
Okay. So, Stick, you sure this plan of yours is gonna work?
As long as you all stick to it, it'll go without a hitch.
My memory's not that good. What was the plan again?
When they
There
bring
you
the
go
food,
again.
Bingo,
Being useless.
Bingo, you haven't been useful ever.
I agree.
Glad we agree.
All friends, now is not the time to turn on each other. Now is the time to remember who the true enemy is.
Would you say turn? I'm not at the wheel yet. I'll turn when I'm good and ready.
I don't think I said... Oh, wait, yes, I did.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Stick, what were you saying?
right. Well, the plan. As long as we stick to it, we're gonna be just fine. And that plan is that when he drops off the food, we don't eat it.
But I'm hungry.
That's what the honey's for. There'll be plenty to eat later.
That's clever.
Plans require sacrifice.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so what do we do when he comes by after we don't eat the food? Then what? How do we get out of here?
Fridge.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Sorry, I'm a rookie. I don't know what this interaction means. What was that nod?
They'll expect us to be asleep. They won't be expecting us to be awake. And that's when we move.
That's right.
Okay. Okay,
All right.
gotcha.
You can hear the jingling of the worker's keys. His name is Kenneth, we'll say.
Kenneth Branagh?
No, just Kenneth. Kennethson. Everyone in this carnival has weird last names that kind of are very similar to their first names. But you can hear the jingling of the keys as Kenneth begins to approach your cage at the very back of these grounds. He's hidden away from all the people, just in case.
Hey,
And
Kenneth.
funnily enough, the people cannot understand the bear speech, so they
Oh,
just
that
hear.
doesn't matter.
So
That doesn't matter.
they just hear panda noises, and you see Kenneth.
Noir actually does a panda roll.
Perfect. Kenneth, you can hear the jingling of Kenneth's keys as he approaches, pulling this.
Kenneth, you look like a deer I killed once.
pulling
He was smiling just like you, Kenneth. Smile.
You took down a whole deer?
Yeah, back in 82. Back in 82 when I was a lot younger and a lot more spry.
It's the 80s.
Oh.
The 80s
Amen.
were like 40 years ago.
All right, keep it
That
down.
is
old
correct.
Timer,
That
pay
is-
attention.
No, watch who you're calling old timer.
Well, it's true.
You can hear the jingling of Kenneth's keys as he's pulling this wagon full of like everyone's favorite food in it. You got
Can I try to saddle up to the bars while he's passing out food and try to swipe his keys? As a thief?
yeah. Roll me a criminal, and since you're a thief, you get to do
Already
two.
straying from the plan.
So he's up at the bars tossing like bamboo through. He's tossing raw salmon like through for fridge. He's tossing buckets full of insects for the honey badger. Tossing buckets full of berries in for Nick.
I would also like to make a roll if I could to help the
I
thief.
rolled a 1.
Hold on. I'd like
a
to
good
see
thing.
it. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
You can't roll 1, you roll 2 if you're doing a
But
thief
because I'm a thief, you roll 2d6 and take the lowest one.
What you
Lower numbers are good.
When you roll what your skill is, you roll 2 dice. You take the lowest. Always take the lowest.
Guys, we're all learning together.
Yep.
Yes.
For Monaco, they just throw a bunch of small rodents and birds in.
My favorite.
So you rolled a 1. Okay.
I rolled
We're saying since this is technically, yeah. Move 1 point from Baron to criminal.
Hell yeah.
As you snatch the keys off of Kenneth's person while he's distracted throwing the food through the bars, and then he just
And I'm just gonna tuck them into like the extra fur on my or extra skin in my neck folds.
just like the sun bears
Just like-
on TikTok and stuff. All right. So throws the food through the bars. I'll be back in 10 minutes to see if you're. And then just walks away. And then you can hear the.
Bye, Kenneth. Goodbye. Oh look, there's bamboo. I can't have that right. No.
All right,
I don't
everybody.
think we're supposed to eat the bamboo.
All right, everybody. You all remember the plan, right?
Right.
And then I spent all morning stuffing my stomach full of grass clippings so I wouldn't be tempted. And then
Fridge is gonna take all the food and just like with his big old grizzly paws, just kind of like push it over into the back corner
Okay.
and then just sit on it.
Wait, were those the grass clippings that they put in the corner at the beginning of the day?
Get your ass out of my pudding.
No, it's part of the plan. We can't eat it.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
yeah, Bingo. You don't want to go to sleep.
Yeah, remember, these are all your favorite eats. They do it on purpose, and it makes us sleepy every night.
What if I don't eat my favorite? What if I eat the salmon? Does that work?
Nope, nope. I'm sitting on all of it.
Every day is a waking nightmare.
That's why we're getting out of here. Get your head in the game.
I can't focus. I'm gonna start rolling.
Roll all you need to.
So, rolls around the.
Oh man.
Listen,
Good for a
you, if you get me behind the wheel, then we'll see who's paying attention and who's not.
Monaco, you should have 4 bear and 2 criminal.
No, I should have 4 criminal because I succeeded on the skill check, right?
All right. Yeah, for you it says 3 criminal right now and 2 bear.
Oh. I do have a pop up, but it has 4 criminal and 2 bear right now on my
Okay,
end.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the keys. Fridge is sitting on all the food. You can hear the guests starting to like arrive at the
Wait.
festival.
Does everybody know that they have the keys? We have the keys already?
You
No,
saw-
I think I'm the only one. Well, the keys weren't part of the plan. I just swiped them.
Okay.
So now we wait.
Oh no.
Until
Until he comes back. And then he'll use those keys. When he opens the door, we attack.
Sorry, Stick. What if we already has the keys?
What good are the keys when we've got paws and can't use them?
Well, I could just drop him outside so that he's distracted, maybe.
Wait. This could work. Noir,
yeah.
you've trained to use their technology.
Use these keys to hack this lock.
That's right. Fridge, you're so smart. All right. Who has the
I'm
keys
gonna-
again?
I bring folksy wisdom in addition to my
Morocco!
girth.
What did you just say about your girl?
Yes. You have a problem with that?
A little bit, but I'm not gonna address it right now. Focus on the honey.
And it's gonna look for Noir's gonna look for gonna try to sift through the keys to try to find the one that Kenneth has used.
Yeah, you've studied
To
their
unlock the
you've
case.
studied their technology. You know what key you need to use.
Perfect. This one.
Good job, Pandino.
And
It's
you're,
It's me.
are you hacking the lock?
Yes, I'm gonna hack the lock.
Yeah.
Right. Roll criminal. So, and since you're hacking, you get to use 2 dice and take the lowest.
Oh, okay. I want to get low.
Yes, you want.
What
the
if I
lowest.
rolled a number?
So you take
Is that
roll 2 dice and you take the lowest.
okay?
And if you roll, you need to get the number in your skill or lower. to
Oh,
succeed.
Number
Okay.
or lower. Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 5 and a 2, so I take the 2, right?
You take the 2, so and you succeed. So again, because this is a heist-oriented roll, not just a standard roll you're doing throughout this. Move 1 point from bear into criminal. So criminal.
2 bear, 4 criminal.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you hear the lock go. Unlocks.
Damn it.
Look at that. We can go.
Okay, Stick. Now what?
Well, I suppose if we're skipping steps, we can just skip to the part where we get out of this cage.
Bingo. Bingo. If Ken comes back, can you beat him up?
Well, that's fine with me. Just fine with me.
Or Fridge, you can do it too. Y'all can like.
I am the muscle.
Yeah, you're pretty
Oh,
big.
if you need someone to cause mayhem, you just give old Bingo a jingle.
Let's move. He's coming back.
Yeah, so you can see Kenneth coming back to check to see if you're all asleep. He's rounding through all of the attractions. You guys are like basically kind of in a field, like far away from everybody. But you can hear the sounds of the carnival going on, the sounds of games. You can smell food cooking from the carnival. The people get to eat people food. And Kenneth is approaching the cage. He's about 100 feet away, and he's just slowly walking. You see he's eating something.
All right, everyone, pretend to be asleep.
Yeah, and then
We have-
Fridge, you can jump him.
We have to take Kenneth out, or the rest of the humans will know.
Oh, like his
Okay.
clothes.
Okay.
Cyril, just gonna pretend to be sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see Kenneth is eating. He's eating like a massive, like one of those giant pretzels that you dip in mustard. But it's like
If you squint really hard, does it look like bamboo?
no. But it smells like honey mustard.
Mm.
And he's eating this massive pretzel, and he approaches the cage. So the cage, there's like a massive padlock door at the back, and this cage is always like hooked to the back of a vehicle. And he's currently at the door, and you can see he's looking for his keys, pretzel in his mouth, like, where are the fucking keys? He's looking for the keys, he can't find them.
While he's looking for the key, is he staying like right in front of the door?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does the door swing out?
Absolutely.
All right. Is he like relatively close to where Fridge is curled up with the food?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Fridge is just gonna open one eye.
Yeah, you can see
And
him
it's just
fishing, looking
gonna-
for the keys. Big old pretzel in his mouth. You can smell honey in the mustard.
Fridge is just gonna like
Fridge.
kick out with a paw into the unlocked door.
Yeah.
That's just free to swing, and just swing the metal bars into his face.
All right. Roll me.
Muscle, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna need to figure out. This is gonna be bear because you are technically attacking somebody. So we're gonna say this is bear, and you can
Okay.
use muscle for this. So.
So I roll twice.
Roll twice. Take the lowest.
All right. Bear skill. 3 or 3.
3 is what you needed. So the door.
All right.
Boom. Describe what happens.
Fridge, a like 800-pound grizzly bear, just like rolls over and lightning quick just lashes out with a paw, just swings a steel cage door open right into this poor carnival worker's face and smacks him clean in the forehead with the bars.
Okay.
Smacks him
Boom.
right on his ass.
He gets sent off, careening backwards off the wagon, hits hard on the dirt, smoked in the head by this iron gate. He's knocked out cold. Yeah, that's probably also going to be, since the plan went off without a hitch, that's going to be 1 point from bear into criminal.
Oh, okay. It's not the.
No.
I thought it was the other way around.
If plans fail, criminal goes into bear.
I see. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought it was if you succeeded a bear roll,
Nope.
it becomes bear. Okay, so more criminal.
Yep. You
Less
just broke
bear.
out of your cage and just annihilated this man with a pretty sturdy door that's
What-
meant to keep in bears.
What was this guy's name again? This was no. This was
Kenneth.
Daryl.
This was
Kenneth gets
Kenneth.
thrown on his
Kenneth
back.
Yeah.
Big old pretzel
Oh,
big old pretzel sticking out of his mouth. The honey mustard just splashes all over his front.
Oh, Kenneth. Today you become the deer.
Hike, everybody.
And I'd like to eat all the honey off of this, off of Kenneth's face, and try and get as much honey as he's already eaten.
Okay.
Give me your sweet honeyed parts.
So as you're eating all of this honey, when you eat honey, you move 1 point. You can voluntarily, if you'd like, move 1 point of criminal into bear, if you would like.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that in roll 20.
So like there'll
You
be
open up the character sheet.
you
Yeah.
just open up your little character sheet there for bingo. And if you look at like your criminal skill level and your bear skill level, there's little arrows beside each number, and you can just click those to get where you need to go.
And is that all in journal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
While Bingo is licking this man clean of honey, could I try to pull his body into the cage and try to cover him with some like hay
The food.
The food.
Yeah.
and within the food?
Yeah, absolutely. I will also say, Bingo, since you're the driver, you would know that on those key rings is also the key to Kenneth's pickup truck that he attaches this wagon to, but you do not see the pickup truck yet. But on the key ring is the key for Kenneth's pickup truck.
Where is the key to his F-150?
Probably with the keys right here. Are we supposed to be going somewhere?
Oh, no, there's no key to an F-150.
What is there?
This is a key to a jalopy.
Isn't that a
And
sandwich?
this is a key to a lockbox. And this...
I think you're guessing at this point.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I
This
think
one...
so. I'm the one who knows the technology. You just know the driving abilities.
Listen, when you taste where keys have been, you taste taste it. Go. He just
No.
puts the keys in.
When
his
you
ah,
when you taste where the keys have been, that's where you
Yeah,
know
that's
where it
how you-
goes. I got
I
it.
solve mysteries with my tongue. How do you solve them?
Mostly with my nose.
Well, good for you.
Right, gang. Let's get back on track.
Okay.
All right, what happens next?
So you're in the middle of this field with like it's very much like the field from the Lost World Jurassic Park. The grass is like pretty tall. They don't really upkeep this area of the field, but you got like a massive field where you currently are. Very very tall grass, and then after about 100 feet is the carnival grounds.
Where the fuck did you all go?
Use your eyes.
All right, Bingo.
Stop licking the grass and
First-
use your eyes, Bingo.
First things first. We need to figure out how we're gonna leave before we get in. We set up our getaway car before we get into the shit.
You.
Well, it's not going to go very fast if it's attached to this cage.
Don't worry, I can unattach. Well, it's not here. But if we need to unattach something, I can do it.
All right, go ahead.
What's not here, Bingo?
What's not here?
The truck.
Oh, the beautiful Ford F-150.
I thought it was the jalopy.
There's a key to a jalopy, but the F-150's
Well,
not
what's
here.
faster?
Which one's faster? There's
Yeah.
more giddy up and go.
It's a horse?
Okay, now you're just being obtuse.
You said giddy up. Don't they talk about horsepower?
Let's not bring geometry into this and let's stay on task.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about mountains and valleys and hills. Geometry, right?
Do we see any bulges in Kenneth's pockets associated with like the keys to an F-150?
I said the
Yeah,
keys.
they're on.
I said the keys to the
Oh.
truck were on the key ring.
Oh,
As for
Oh.
bulges in his pocket, there is a wallet.
I need money.
Did you say honey?
Both money and honey. If you have money, you can buy honey.
That
Is
is
I'm
that
gonna
how
swipe the
that
wallet.
works?
Okay. In the wallet, there's like $50.
Mm,
I'm gonna stick it in my armpit.
he's broke.
There's also like driver's license.
There's
Is
a
Kenneth wearing a
Subway
hat?
Club card in here.
Yep. There's a
It's
Subway.
got 9 punches.
There's a Subway club card.
Good.
Yeah, he's
It's
one sub away from a free sub.
is he wearing a hat?
Nah.
The club
Okay.
card is mine.
Yeah, if you want it, Bingo, it's all yours.
So we need to find the car, the big truck, and the kitchen tent. Do we know where that's at?
You
I
need
mean,
to
they
scope
probably
out the perimeter.
You can also
are
see
there any
like,
tire tracks in the grass?
oh yeah, the tracks that Kenneth had used to like pull you to the attraction. Yeah. And you can also know that there's the guards of this carnival are dressed up as clowns, but strangely the guards are armed with like cattle prods and guns with tranquilizer darts just in case the bears ever get out. And you can occasionally see the clowns patrolling the perimeter, but they're not right now, because the bears haven't been brought into the carnival yet. But yeah, you can see tire tracks ahead in the direction that you're usually brought, which would put the kitchen area on the opposite end of this carnival.
Maybe if we follow these tire tracks, we might find the truck. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, Monaco, I think you got the good idea there.
Seems reasonable.
Who's
You
good at
all
following
are
tracks?
so goddamn big. I'm going to try using a little subterfuge. Or
Do whatever
stealth.
you need to do.
All right.
Stealth.
You're sneaking through the grass to fall on the tracks.
Yeah, trying to make it as covert, like dipping and dodging Catherine Zeta-Jones in the Laserfield style.
Okay.
Full sun salutations, doing flips.
Do we need to follow him?
He's perfectly fine.
Okay.
All right. Roll me. Sneaking along, but animals can be sneaky, so give me a bear roll. This won't affect. This won't change states or anything, so you won't lose points or gain points or anything.
Who's
for this
rolling?
One. Bingo, because Bingo's sneaking, following the tracks.
Okay.
If anybody else is attempting to sneak as big old bears, then you'd be rolling as well.
Sure.
I got a 1.
Nice. That's a good roll.
I see my roll. I clicked the button, but
It's in the chat.
3.
And that's what you needed, because I believe you're at a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. We lost Kate.
Oh, no, Marco.
Who's all sneaking, though? Is the grizzly bear sneaking along, or?
No, he trusts his companions to do what they need.
Okay, so Bingo, Nick, did Noir sneak as well?
They got the key. They're okay.
Alright.
No.
So the two of you followed the tracks, sneaking along. Bears can be... Black bears specifically can be unseen if they choose. Because, I mean, they don't like to be around people, and they'll see you before you see them. Honey badgers, they're small and they're wily, so... yeah, the two of you follow the tracks, and it brings you to the edge of the carnival. There's, like, a trailer hooked up here, like a personal trailer that somebody sleeps and eats in, and it says Kenneth on the door. And parked here is a Ford F-150, jet black with flames painted on the side.
Gaudy.
Got truck nuts at the back.
Yeah, all right. So now I suppose we need to get this car prepped for giddy up and go, as you put it.
Fuck that scarf. Alright, so yeah, the two of you are at the car.
can we like figure out how to get it open so that it's like ready to go for when we need to leave?
You got a driver. No rules required for the driver to open the door.
Oh, give me your sweet, sweet wheels, Kenneth. Unfold your secrets to me. Please, God, let the pedals be adjustable.
Because he's this tiny.
It'd be so adjustable.
But do you open the driver's side door?
Oh, yes, Kenneth, I've come for your secrets.
All right, you open the front door, and he's got like those seat liners that are made of beads. Have you seen those ones that you put on your seats?
Oh, he's been on the road a while.
He's got an air freshener that doesn't help the smell in here. There's a couple piss bottles in the back. Carnies, man. Carnies, man. He's got an air freshener that's not really doing the deal. But it's a working Ford F-150.
Yes, you can feel the stank on the wheel. Yes, a perfect amount of hand oil on this one.
All right, so bingo. Is this gonna do it for us? Is this gonna work?
Oh, she'll ride. Just need to unhitch the trailer.
Yeah, it is currently hitched to the trailer.
All right. Let's go do that then.
Where's that Noir fellow?
Noir was left back at the cage, the wagon. Sorry.
Never here when you need him.
We can do it.
Head full of pudding.
It's fine, bingo. We can do it, all right? We've got 4 paws between us and 2 brains.
I've got 4 paws on my own.
I guess if you like working with your back ones, that's good too.
That's how I work the pedals.
All right, say you're.
We're gonna try and fuck with the hitch.
Yeah.
All right. Who's doing that? How you trying to do it?
All right, you jump up and down on the back, and I'll fuck with this knob.
That sounds about right.
So Nick is jumping around in the back of the pickup truck?
Look around, sit on the tailgate, and just jump up and down while I.
Yeah,
okay.
It's one of those things where you're on it and then you just move your knees.
Okay. So if you look around, you can see one of the security clowns. They're back facing you, and they're walking away from you at the current moment. But yeah, they got a cattle prod on their back, a tranquilizer rifle on their back, and they're just walking around. When the clowns walk around, they dance. But currently there is no one in this area to see any potential crime. Unless the roll fails, something may be heard.
All right, keep bouncing, and I'll hit this knob.
And what are you hitting it with?
My grabbers.
Okay. Hitting them how? Give me a little bit more juice on this. What are you doing here?
So I guess I'm just, since I wouldn't intuit as a bear, then I need to, especially because I don't know that kind of technology.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know to just pull and do that to unhook it.
Okay.
Or to change anything like that. So I'd probably just keep smacking it back and forth.
All right.
Until something might happen.
That sounds like a little bit of carnage here. So roll me bear, because it's kind of what you're doing. Honey badgers are all about causing mayhem and carnage. So roll me a bear. Roll 2 dice. Take the lowest because you're using your skill of carnage to unlatch this Ford F-150.
Right, how do I change my skill roll?
You just click.
I'm on criminal.
You just click bear.
There are 2 buttons. There's one right below it.
I disagree. Maybe I'll have to check on the break. But I've got dice here, so.
All right.
There's a 6 and a 3.
And what's your bear skill right now?
Bear skill is 4.
Alrighty. So, you're slapping at this hitch. Nick is kind of bobbing up and down in the bed of the pickup truck, and you destroy the hitch. Just the added weight of the black bear in the back, you banging at this thing with your honey badger fury, and you destroy the hitch to this pickup truck and free the pickup truck. Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, we should get back to the gang and get this heist on the go.
Sure. Sounds good. Sure.
And for that, bingo. I think move one skill from bear into criminal, so it'll be at 3 and 3 again.
Oh, I thought that was. Oh, I thought you said that was a bear.
Yeah, but you're breaking
From criminal to
yeah,
bear.
but you're technically stealing a truck. When the plan goes up
as
without
a
a hitch, you
criminal
move 1
thing.
point from bear
Okay.
into criminal.
Okay, I see.
Otherwise, bingo would have been out of the game as a 1
And
point bear.
And that's why I switched it early on when I had the option. Give myself some much needed wiggle room.
So your skills are back to 3-3, and you have a Ford F-150 unhitched from the trailer at Kenneth's trailer.
All right, so we can leave it here and we'll call this rendezvous point. Rendezvous.
Yeah, rendezvous will do it. Let's go.
Yes. You know, I worked with someone named Randy Voos once.
Yeah? What happened to them?
He got eaten.
Well, by you?
Sometimes you eat the honey, and sometimes the honey eats you.
The honey badger.
Don't keep a man away from his pudding.
Yeah, but you got your Ford F-150.
All right.
The others are still back at the
Yeah, we're
wagon
heading
about
back
100
there.
feet away. Okay.
Yeah, we're heading back there so that everybody else is
All right.
with us.
So the group is reunited at the wagon.
I believed in you and my faith was rewarded.
Yes, our escape vehicle has been acquired and arranged.
Good. All right. Now.
So now we just wander across the circus yard to the kitchen tent, steal the honey, and get to the truck.
Wandering might not be the best way. But yes.
It'd be probably around this time you can hear like a crackling noise coming from inside the cage on Kenneth's person. It kind of sounds like, Kenneth, how's it going with the bears? Over.
Nick's gonna go over there.
Okay, into the cage, and you can hear like the noise again.
Wait,
Kenneth,
Stick.
you all
I
right?
can do this.
Over.
You want me to handle that? I know what to say. I know the codes.
Yes.
All right, if you think you got this.
Walkie-talkie in hand.
Yep.
All right, so I remember seeing him press this button. It's Kenneth here. Don't worry, the bear's fine.
You're not a talking bear per se, but you can sort of mangle human speech through your bear mouth, maybe. So,
Oh my god.
Straight up says that in the rules.
to see if you succeed on hacking human speech patterns.
Whether they thought you just Canada's sleepy and it's just like meh,
So,
Kenneth got into the bear's food.
so this is
Kenneth, quit doing air duster and get back to work.
so this is you. We'll say this is you trying to hack human speech pattern. No. Just roll me one dice. This is going to be criminal, but it's not going to affect your scores anyway, because
Okay.
this could easily not work out for you. So
this is
just
Okay,
one.
so I need to roll a
Criminal, just one.
4 or lower.
Yep, just one
okay,
dice.
Just one. Okay. A 4.
Cool.
Very nice.
Damn it, Kenneth, you sleeping again? Well, whenever you're done your fucking nap, bring the bears over. You got 10 minutes.
I'll keep this on me. Okay, we're good. We got 10 minutes.
Kenneth seems like a whippets kind of guy.
It's
Oh,
good
definitely.
job, Noir. Good job.
I'm really good at it. I'm really, really good at it. What exactly? I don't know.
Could I try to sniff the air to see how far away the kitchen tent is?
You're gonna try to do
Using my sense honey.
sense honey. Yeah, roll me bear. Roll
fun.
2 bear. 2 dice.
2 and bear.
Yep.
Ugh.
Again, this is not going to affect the changing states anyway, because again, if I do too many changing states, bears are going to get taken out immediately. So
that is a 1.
yeah,
Hat down.
it's definitely on the other side of the circus, so you will have to maneuver through. There are large fences that surround the property, so just as per carnivals go.
Guys, I can smell the honey. They're adding berries and seasonings to it and yeast. They're gonna turn it into meat.
They're ruining it.
Can you smell bamboo?
Gotta get.
You also smell like musty honey, like old honey, very very old honey, and that same
Bog honey.
coming from like
Bog butter honey.
coming from like the middle of the carnival, not the opposite end of the carnival. You can smell like old, decrepit honey that isn't good eating anymore. But you can smell that too.
They're letting the honey fester.
Guys, we gotta
Humans
get out of here.
truly
They're
are
doing this
monsters.
to honey.
Get 'em, get the sons of bitches. You get them.
Monsters of the highest order.
I don't really.
We gotta.
I
I don't know
prefer
about you
bamboo,
all, but
whatever.
we gotta kill them all.
What the what?
Oh, sorry. Kenneth also would have a taser on him just in case, like a stun
Oh,
gun.
I'll take that too. Who wants this?
I'll take that.
Yeah, it's take you take. You're the boss.
So you got like a
So
little.
Fridge, you fuck them up, and if you can't do it, you stick them with the taser.
I'm gonna stick them with this thing.
You hold it down. You just keep on holding, even if they fall.
That's the plan.
I am gonna milk them for their sweet, sweet honey.
Honey like that.
I feel like I need to ask. We shouldn't. You know what? Given the atrocities they're doing, you milk as many humans as you like. I don't care what comes out of them.
That's right.
That's
You
the
give old-
spirit.
You give old Bingo the green light, and he'll pull honey from stone.
For fun, actually, for added fun for
But we
me.
can't see green. We're bears.
No, you guys got full color vision. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you dare box me in.
I mean, technically, he's not a bear.
I've
anyway.
been caged once or twice.
We've all been caged. We just got out of a cage.
I know, and you're trying to put me
We only
back.
have 10 minutes. We have to go.
Oh, you're right. We're dicking around too much.
It's like 8 minutes now.
8 whole minutes.
Nobody's getting put back into a cage tonight. All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
All
Exactly.
right.
And Stick's gonna look around
Yeah.
and kind of see if there are any optimal low traffic areas that we can squeak by
Yeah.
to get the quickest way to the source.
Sure. Roll me criminal, but roll 2 dice because you're using brains.
Thank you. Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
2.
2. Nice. Sort of near the trailer that you just stole the truck from and wrecked the hitch. About 50 feet to the right of that, there's kind of the fence that surrounds the carnival to prevent people from just getting in without paying. There's a little bit of part of the fence that's kind of like fucked up a bit from where kids have clearly broken into the carnival after hours at some point. So you can see where they've kind of like bent the fence to shit.
There's like a towel or rug that's thrown over it.
Oh no, not thrown over. They
no.
like dug under and like bent the fence
Yeah,
to the
they
bottom.
kicked the thing. Yeah, so it's
flare
like,
out,
like a slightly loose board.
Yeah, they crawled under, and there's
Gotcha.
enough room for some of the bears to get through.
Ooh, that
All
looks
right.
like a bingo-sized hole.
Right, we're changing the plan a little bit here. Gotta do an audible. There was an opening in the fence back over there that we need to crawl under. That provides an optimal path to the honey. Fridge, you gotta figure out some other way. Maybe we'll figure it out once we get there, but I don't think it's gonna fit ya.
Well, Fridge, you're really strong, right? Maybe you just rip it open the rest of the way?
Potentially. It could be loud, though.
And it's like a chain link fence. It's a shitty fence. With like razor wire on the top.
Alright, we'll know more once we get there. Let's move.
High security for a carnival in the middle of the woods.
Listen, there's so much honey here. They clearly want to protect it.
Yeah, they have enough to waste.
They have an upper waist?
No, they have enough to waste.
Oh, they have enough to waste. I thought you
Listen,
said they had an
Bingo.
upper waist. I barely know human anatomy. I know my own beautiful body, but they look like they have an upper waist. I mean, did you see Fridge? He's probably got an upper waist.
Hey, Fridge is kind of all
Upper
blends
waists.
into like a.
He's a
big stocky-
beautiful fur tube.
I've got more waste than you know what to do with, young man.
That's right.
You can't drive that, can you?
You slap a wheel on it, I'll drive it.
As you're all moving in the direction of the hole in the fence, you can start to hear the noises of the carnival get louder and louder. You can hear people laughing and screaming and crying because it's also a Halloween-themed carnival. You can hear the clowns laughing and chasing people through the carnival. You can smell all the food coming from the midway, all the food coming from the kitchen still. It's just permeating the whole region. Monaco, the scent of that stale honey still permeates the air, and you all eventually get to the hole in the fence. That's big enough for Monaco and Bingo and probably Nick to fit through, and maybe Noir. Fridge would be the only one that can't fit through the hole in the chain link fence. And the top of the fence is just razor wire. And the attraction that's probably beyond this fence looks like it's a roller coaster.
That looks fun.
Focus.
Oh, right.
And then the bathrooms, the bathrooms are like right next door.
Bathroom.
Rats
Focus.
in a maze. Rats, rats, rats in a maze. Round the wheel they go. Where they stop, Bingo will go.
Alright. Fridge,
I'm gonna
how
go
you-
fuck some shit up. What?
Fridge,
I believe in you, Bingo.
how you gonna do this? How you gonna join us? Man,
Are you talking to me or Bingo?
Fridge.
Oh. Well, I'm still puzzling over that. Perhaps I will just rip my way through.
The roller coaster is in motion right now, so it is making a lot of noise.
Yeah, gonna watch the coaster and kind of like watch a few rotations, listen for the loudest part of the roller coaster.
Probably like
And then
when it's
try-
doing the loop and people are screaming.
And I'm gonna wait for it to now it's next time through be coming up on the loop, and I'm gonna Shawshank this fence.
All right.
Wait for thunder. And then just rip.
Roll me bear using muscle, so roll me 2 and take the lower.
All right.
Beautiful.
So you're gonna want a 2 or lower.
6 and a 1.
Nice.
You needed a 2 or a 1 to succeed because your bear's at 2. So I'm not gonna have you change states right yet because you'd be at 1 bear and you'd start to go a little
Well, I thought
wild.
what he did was bear, so it would go
When
up.
the plan you do goes off without a hitch, move 1 point from bear into criminal.
When you succeed,
Every
it goes
time
to
you
I'm still
criminal.
lost on that.
Every
I
time you
keep-
succeed, it goes more towards criminal. Every time you fail, it goes more towards bear.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want
Alright.
you want the duality of being able to fail too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That you maintain.
And if you want to put 1 point of criminal into bear, you eat a lot of honey.
Mm-hmm.
we don't have.
And you can voluntarily move 1 point from bear to criminal by doing a flashback scene where you plan the heist. So, you time it, you rip the fence big enough for the grizzly bear now to fit through, and you have full access into the carnival. This would put you like underneath the framework of the roller coaster, so you wouldn't be like, there wouldn't be the potential of you getting hit by the roller coaster while you're sneaking through. You're kind of like moving through the lower framework where all like the gears and chains are, and then you have right next to it the bathrooms. So you get a sense the kids who broke through, they crawled through like the machinery underneath the roller coaster to get in.
Can I
Two
try to
sneaky
determine
kids.
which way is fastest to get to the honey in the kitchen?
Uh,
Either left or right, following the fence.
roll me bear for sense honey, so 2. Take the lowest.
Oh, that one's cocked. Okay, I rolled a 2 and a 5.
And what do you need?
I needed a 2 for bear.
Okay, so you just sense it. It's to the northeast a little bit from where you are.
I'm gonna start making my way northeast.
Are you sneaking under?
Making my way
How you doing it? Are you hugging the fence? Are you going through the machinery of the roller coaster?
I don't think we could all fit, so I'm gonna go along the fence.
Okay. All right.
Or like around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody following Monaco along the fence?
Might be a little
inside
a
the
little
carnival
tight for
now.
fridge.
No, there's
All
like
right, I'll follow
enough
you.
there's enough gap for
Oh,
everybody
there's
to
enough-
fit, but
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna go through the roller coaster.
All right, I'll follow you, young fella.
okay, so
I
you're crawling
smell honey.
You're crawling through the gears, the machinery underneath the roller coaster, all these like moving parts, chains moving around. There's like one of the kids who broke through who got caught in the machinery and is just dead. It's like,
Oh shit!
they're like an 18-year-old. They're just like caught in the gears, just
Oh, God.
completely mangled.
Is that bamboo?
It reminds me
Look
of
at his
Randy
arm like
Booz.
this.
Is that bamboo?
That's how Randy Booz died.
It might be.
Yeah, I see bamboo. Be right back.
It looks
That's
like
a dead body.
you're getting roll me bear to eat. You don't even have to. You don't have to roll for this. You're eating somebody's arm, and it looks like bamboo to you. I guess. So you're just chewing on this kid's arm.
Blood's just.
Staining the
Different.
white fur.
It's a little different, but
Oh my god.
It's
y'all
got that
better
big
not have
crunch.
dinner.
Noir's gonna look like a horror show. Red.
Does the kid have anything? Does the kid have like a cell phone on him?
He has.
Or like fence.
So
snips.
he has. You see that maybe any of the useful tools were taken from the people that were his friends.
Mhm.
Oh, God.
They left him behind,
Jeez.
but he's got a cell phone.
Okay, I'm gonna take his cell phone.
It's an Android. He's
Yeah.
he's also
Nice.
got a bottle of whiskey with like a couple swigs left in it. And it's
Honey bourbon barrels.
it's honey whiskey. There's enough in there for everybody to drink if they need to do some
Get some bear points.
yeah, criminal
This,
and
this
bear.
bamboo's a little dry. Can I get a swig of that?
Yeah, let me pass it around. I'll smash open the top on a bolt, and then take a little swig,
Okay, you can move 1 point of criminal into bear if you'd like.
Noir's gonna do the
and then I'll
same.
pass it around.
Anyone who's having a drink, you can move 1 point of criminal into bear.
This will
Yeah.
set me up because I want to try to. Noir wants to try to.
ate some of the person. I mean bamboo. The people bamboo. The bamboo of the people. Could I attempt to mess with the machinery a bit to maybe make the roller coaster fuck up a little bit?
I think I have the tool for the job.
Oh, yes.
It's gonna take.
You're gonna electrify the track.
One of the spare keys, also from the
Maybe we
key
should-
ring.
Perhaps we should save it for a distraction when we get going out of this area.
I'll say as this is happening, as you're like moving through and grabbing all the supplies, talking, eating this teenager, drinking the honey whiskey, you can see like one of the security clowns kind of stops on the opposite end of the roller coaster where you're all kind of crawling through, and they're kind of just standing there like dancing around and talking and just doing what they do. It's like you're at Halloween Haunt or Horror Nights. The clown's just in front of the attraction scaring people, but you can only see the ankles down. You can see their big red shoes, and they're about 10 feet away. But it is one of the security clowns, so they do have a cattle prod and a tranquilizer rifle on their person, just in case.
How far away is the clown?
About 10 feet through this machinery and chainwork,
But
though.
it's the way that we're trying to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a sense that's where the ride, kind of where the line goes, where the line like lines up for the ride. That's the direction you're kind of going.
All right, we don't have much time left, so we might need to be a bit messy here and cause a distraction.
Do that with the roller coaster. I mean, like fuck up the roller coaster, scare some people.
Here, Noir, you can have it back.
Okay.
So, what's Noir?
One of the hands are hanging out of his mouth. Noir's gonna take one of the spare keys, so I imagine the key ring doesn't just have like
it's got
two.
It's got like 15 keys on it.
Okay, Noir wants to take a couple of the spare keys, ones that we're not going to use potentially. And the taser is going to go to some of the machinery. And you said there's like chains, and isn't there like hydraulics that control?
Yeah, there's like hydraulic
Okay, gonna try to find one of those hydraulic boxes.
Okay. There's the hydraulic tubes everywhere that keep like the thing in motion and keep it on the tracks.
Perfect.
Oh no. As someone who works in a theme park, this is my worst nightmare.
Yeah, this is like Final Destination. I'm
3,
picturing in my head. All right, so Noir wants to attempt to set it up to loosen them enough to where over time the hydraulic is going to release.
Okay.
And Noir wants to set it up to be like within the next like 2 rides, so the next like couple loops.
Okay.
So he's going to try to hack into the hydraulic system and give them a window of where this will happen, and then they can immediately try to set off.
Roll me criminal, 2 dice, take the lowest.
Okay. I'll roll a board. Oh, I rolled a 1 and a 2. I
Okay.
needed a 4.
So this is
I needed a 3. Okay, that's right. Still, anyway.
Okay. Yeah, definitely move 1 point from Baron to criminal. Because
You're gonna need a swig. I think
you just fucked up this.
I just took one.
You just fucked up this roller coaster. Yeah, you severely weaken the hydraulics, so you get a sense that very soon things are going to happen to this roller coaster.
He comes back. He's just now finishing one of the fingers. The finger.
All right. So we have about 3 more rides before the whole thing just fucks up. So be ready.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to play this one by ear. See what happens with this clown. Our options are to either let him leave when all this goes down, or we all need to act and maul the shit out of this guy.
You just say the word and I'll tear him up from his feet to his upper waist.
Can I just be the hype man? I don't really like fighting people. I'm a pacifist.
You're eating someone's arm.
Covered in blood.
I'm a pacifist.
Damn. Hey, Nick. But I got an idea. Did I try to, steal his sparky stick that he's got? Maybe we could use it against him.
Right. Perhaps we should wait until the distraction happens, so that so that he doesn't alert others.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if I pull him under the coaster and then steal his sparky stick?
Listen, if you got a hard heart for this, so I think you should just follow.
I'm just seeing all you guys doing this really cool stuff, and I'm the new guy of the group, so I think I just should I wanna do all the cool things you guys are doing.
If you feel like you can do it, you should do it.
All right. Yeah.
All right. A couple rotations of the ride go by. You all watch as like the hydraulics under the ride all snap and start spraying like oil all over.
Stick brings the other bears aside.
It's just like, get ready to leave Monaco behind.
You can hear you hear screaming and like wrenching and metal and like groaning metal, and you hear something dislodge from the tracks, and you hear a loud crash and a boom and a smash as one of the cars that had like 13 people on it dislodges from the tracks and crashes into the bathrooms right beside the roller coaster.
Music to my ears.
And a severed head just rolls under into the roller coaster, like where you guys all are. Just
all right.
Hey, bamboo!
It's popping off, team. Let's go.
Can I pull the clown under the roller coaster by the ankles in an effort to like get him horizontal and smack his head on the ground and then pull him under?
Okay. Yeah. You're not skilled in this, so this is going to be a bear roll, 1 dice.
Justin, you can never let this group be murder hobos.
Oh no. That's a failure. That's a 4, and I need a 3 or less.
Okay.
Leave me behind, guys. It's too late.
You move 1 point from criminal into bear.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
As you reach out, you grab the clown by the ankles, but you're just a little sun bear.
Uh-huh.
He looks down and goes, "Oh shit!" And
can I try to go, "Help me"?
No. And he's gonna take the cattle prod and hit you with the cattle prod.
Ouch.
And just for this.
Oh no.
Roll me a bear to see if you shrug off the damage. There's no
bear?
health. There's no health to track, but
yeah. Oh fuck. 6.
Okay, so you're stunned and just kind of
guys.
shaking on the ground, electrocuted.
You might catch up with us.
And
yeah, maybe.
You hear through the walkie-talkies, "Got fucking Monaco here. They escaped. I assume the others are as well. Check the cage. Round them up. High alert. Get everybody out of the park." And that's where we're gonna go. That's where we're gonna go. That's where we're gonna go to break. So we're gonna go to break there. We'll pick up in 10 minutes with the park on high alert. People being escorted. So now it's just gonna be security clowns roaming around and looking for y'all. But Noir successfully killed a bunch of people on the roller coaster. So yeah, we'll be back in 10 minutes to
the pacifist.
Yeah.
The pacifist Noir.
We'll be back in 10 minutes to pick up from there. So we'll see you all in 10 minutes. Cool beans. Can someone say anything just to make sure my audio's fixed?
Yeah.
Bear.
Yes.
Cool. So,
Bear.
Monaco, you go to try to pull the clown under the roller coaster, but don't really work out so well. It doesn't really work out so well. Stuns you. Stuns you. With the cattle prod, you're like they're spasming on the ground.
All right, gang. That's our distraction. Let's go.
Calls out on the radio that the bears have escaped. Get everybody out of here, and then get them essentially. But you have a cell phone from the mangled teenager you found under the roller coaster, and you have a bottle of whiskey that you all have drank from, honey whiskey.
Well, I don't think all of us have, but we're like holding off until we might need to.
I know.
Like,
I know some
get
people
rid of
have.
some.
I have.
But Monaco is currently on the ground, like spasming after being hit with a cattle prod. You're all still under the roller coaster, and you can see the clown run off to go get back up.
GM.
Yes.
Question. Could I have a flashback in this moment as I'm getting tased?
You may absolutely, because you can. It says so in the rules.
Yeah.
Are you moving a point from bear to criminal?
Yes.
Okay. So, you move a point from bear to criminal, and you all flash back into the wagon on the road while you're driving to this place.
You know, guys, there's this one clown who's really gotten on my nerves these last few weeks. And I know if there's ever a chance, I'm just gonna like pull him under a roller coaster or something.
I'm
really liking hydraulics lately.
Give him the old trip and squish.
Exactly, just like you taught me, Pingo.
Yeah. Everyone's waiting for the old trip and squish.
All right.
And I just want y'all to know, if I do this, and if there's the opportunity, and I do this, and I fail, I want you guys to go on without me and get that honey. I'll be waiting for you in the promised land.
You ever thought about what a human arm tastes like?
Don't worry.
Flash back over.
Don't worry, Monaco. We'll never leave you behind.
And with that, flashback over to see.
All right,
Monaco,
let's get out of here.
Monaco's like spasming on the ground. The clown books it in the direction of more carnival. You can hear all the rides getting let off early, and people are like leaving in panic en masse. You have a cell phone from the mangled kid. You have a stun gun, like a taser.
Can I try to? Can I try to hack?
The phone.
Monaco's nervous system by taking the stun gun that we have and try to counteract the.
Well, first of all, Fridge is gonna run over to where Monaco is and be like, "No one on the team gets left on the field," and is gonna like just pick Monaco up by the scruff of the neck.
So as the people are fleeing off the ride, they can see a grizzly bear snout just kind of peek out from under the ride, and they're just like, "Ah!" They start like running and panicking and screaming, causing more distractions.
It's okay.
Yeah, you can.
Bloody.
Yeah.
So
bloody
Fridge,
panda.
are you pulling Monaco? What are you doing with Monaco? Pulling them under the ride? Or?
I'm just pulling them back under with us, and then like when there's a little bit, like when I pull them back to where there's a little bit more headroom, I'm gonna just like do the old like toss up to try and like get Monaco to land up on his back.
Sure.
No, Fridge, leave me behind.
No
It
one
was
gets
an
left on
honor
the
to
field.
serve.
All right, gang. Everything is kind of gone to shit. So, not all of us are gonna make this. We can't go back for everyone. We have our getaway. Let's beeline it to the honey and get the heck out of here.
All right. Are you all like fleeing from the under the roller coaster then, as the chaos is ensuing, as people are like running around screaming and panicking? All right.
Yeah.
So you all get out from under the roller coaster. There's a blood-soaked panda bear. You can see that the roller coaster like cars crashed into the bathroom stalls beside, and people are just in a mangled pile there. And as you're like heading in the direction that Monaco told you about. Noir, you can hear the phone ringing that you have. They took from them.
Hello.
And it's like a text message on it. It says,
Oh.
"We found the lab. Get here as quickly as possible."
What's that mean?
GM, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Wow, how close is the nearest cotton candy stand?
Probably like
say?
right across from where you are.
Then
And it's empty because people are like running around and fleeing.
Bingo's gonna go in there and turn on the machine.
Okay.
It's time for me to become a candy badger.
Whoa.
So I'd like to turn on the machine and then just dance inside of it and just let it wrap me in a lot of sweet candy.
Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna text back.
Okay.
Okay. Where?
Okay. Roll.
Drop your pin.
Roll. This is you trying to use a phone. Roll. Yeah. Used to do anything not directly related to being a bear. So roll criminal and hacker. So you can roll 2 dice. Take the lowest for criminal.
I fucked up. I rolled a 5 and a 6. I needed a 4.
Okay. So as you're texting on the phone, you're not really used to using it, and you kind of just break it.
Oh.
Oh no! What happened? It just did this. It wasn't me.
I risked my.
I throw it into the crowd.
Okay. Hit somebody in the head. They're like, oh.
Clocked on the side of the head by a cell phone.
I mean, it's not the worst thing to happen during a
Does that
terrifying
change,
event.
Does that change the?
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
say.
I'm okay. I needed that change.
1 point from criminal into bear.
Okay.
And as you're all fleeing and Bingo's like making themselves a candy outfit, you can see
Candy badger.
You can see one of the clowns running into the fray, trank gun coming off their shoulders, and they're
I'm gonna. All right, everyone, find a human to hide behind. Put a human between you and the clowns.
Who's all attempted to get human shields.
Oh, absolutely, you know.
I'll try. Yeah.
All right, that's
I'm gonna
gonna be
every one of us.
Bridges back.
We'll say I'll let people choose this one: bear or criminal. Criminal would be like more like, I don't know. Yeah.
This one's I would feel like this one's criminal for me.
Yeah.
And it's also brains.
You know what? I'm gonna say this is bear because you're attempting to shrug off damage by using people as the human meat shields.
Okay.
So bear and brains. Yeah, since this is brainy, you can do brains for that. So you can roll twice, take the lower.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Can I argue thief that I'm stealing a person to
No.
use as a shield?
Nope.
Okay.
Fridge, you can do
Yeah.
muscle if you'd like.
Yeah, Fridge is just gonna because Fridge has got Monaco on his back, so he's gonna avoid the human shield business and just like book it and try and tank this to try and just get little Monaco out of here.
Oh, so you're just gonna see if you can take one of the darts.
Yeah, Fridge is just running the ball.
All right, Bingo, you can.
Fridge, I smell the honey.
Bingo,
we can make it.
Are you doing human shield?
Did you ask me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
right.
jump up on the counter and I'm going to run and find the first Zoftig carnival goer I can.
All right, cool.
And then, like a Velcro wall, I'm going to use the candy to stick to the small of it back.
All right.
And be able to move around.
You will also roll 2 dice for bear because this is definitely carnage going on right now.
Hell yeah.
Noir, are you attempting to get human shield?
God. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
one bear die for you.
Okay.
Because you can't really hack this.
No. Shit.
All right. I'm just gonna go through one by one. Noir, what'd you get?
5, but I needed a 3, so I failed.
Okay, so you definitely get hit by a trank dart, and you're starting to get a little sleepy, but you're not like fully knocked out. One more will probably put you out. Fridge, what'd you get?
Got a 1.
So you take the dart. It doesn't affect you. You're a massive grizzly bear. So
Fridge.
you just take the dart as you start to flee with Monaco. Monaco.
Is there a way I could swipe like a bullhorn from someone trying to get people out and just go fridge into the bullhorn?
Yeah, but all people hear. You all hear fridge. Everybody else just hears.
Yeah, that's all I wanted.
Bingo. What'd you get for your carnage bear roll?
I got a 6 and a 2.
Nice.
Alright, so you successfully stick to the back of somebody, and they get a trank dart just to the forehead, and they just drop. Just. Nick, how did you do for yours?
I got a 4.
And you needed
a 3.
So
I haven't. None of my skills have changed since I started playing. So
you get tranked, and your move 1 point from criminal into bear because it failed, and Noir do the same if you haven't already.
Thank you.
Everybody else, 1 point from bear into criminal.
Oh boy.
Even me, I didn't really roll.
Oh no, you're fine. Nothing happens to you.
Okay.
But you all, one more dart for Noir and Nick will put them asleep. But you all start fleeing in the direction, using human shields to get darts, or to block darts if you can, and then you start fleeing with Fridge, who has Monaco on their back, in the direction of where they said they could smell the honey. You do pass, as you're running, you do pass a tent, like an attraction tent, that says, "Come see the world's oldest beehive." And that's where the musty honey smell is coming from.
In the bullhorn for everyone else to hear, I'm gonna start saying, "I don't know it if been said, honey isn't for the dead," and I start pointing the way towards the kitchen tent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Anybody want to fuck with this?
Fuel?
Yeah. Does anybody want to fuck with some putrefied honey?
I'm feeling a little woozy.
It don't smell so good for me.
Listen, Bingo, you got great ideas, but you're our getaway driver. You need to stick with us while we go for the gold.
Nobody tells Bingo what to do.
No.
Hey, what's in here?
Oh,
gonna stumble into the
Noir stumbles into the tent that says "World's Oldest Beehive," and you can see a beehive on. You all just see Noir stumble from the trank dart into this tent. Noir, you see on a pedestal, like in a glass case, is this weird beehive, and it says Abraham Lincoln's Beehive, and then in asterisk, may be haunted.
Be a shame if I accidentally
pushed it off.
Okay, you push it off, and it smashes open, and a cold wind blows through the carnival.
See, the actual thing that says is Abraham Lincoln's Beehive, maybe, and then separate idea, haunted.
Haunted.
Definitely haunted.
They forgot
maybe
that they
Abraham
definitely typed it out
Lincoln.
wrong. On the placard.
It smashes, and you feel a cold wind blow through the carnival, and Noir, standing in front of you in the shadows as the tent grows dark, you see a ghost of a man with a big beard and a stovepipe hat, blood oozing from a bullet hole in the head, just staring at you.
You're welcome, I freed you. Bye!
And they're going to attempt to possess you. So, I need you to roll bear to avoid being possessed.
A 2
What'd
out
you
of
need?
4. I needed a 4 and I rolled a 2.
Cool. He just kind of flies towards you and misses and just floats away. You all see the ghost of Abraham Lincoln just kind of fly out of this tent and just drift away out of the carnival.
it passes through Noir and on its way.
Noir's gonna.
But the beehive is still there on the ground. It's all smashed, but it's a very old beehive, full of honey, old honey.
I'm hungry.
Did we all make it into the honey tent?
Noir kind of stumbled in. I don't know if anybody else is coming into this old putrid.
Oh, Fridge
honey
needs
tent.
to refuel.
Okay, so anyone who wants to refuel is going into this tent, I suppose.
If we eat
the honey it takes from criminal and puts into bear, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fridge
Okay,
needs that. Fridge is
not
at 5
what I
and 1.
want.
Oh yeah.
Can
Fridge
Noir
is at
have
1 bear.
during this haunting?
Yeah.
Noir have a flashback.
Yeah. So move 1 point from bear to criminal. As you flash back into the wagon while you're making your way to the carnival, planning the heist in the back of this cramped wagon.
So I was reading a book. It's about this guy named Abraham Lincoln. He had a cherry tree or something and wood teeth. I don't know.
It's just a book about all the presidents, but you only remember.
I just combined it all together.
His wife had the same name as Superman's mom, Big Whoop.
Did he? I don't know that history. He was the first to sign the Declaration of Independence too. And it was like a light
Save
bulb.
Martha.
Martha Mayhew.
Anyway.
Okay, so you're back.
Yeah, I think he's got a beehive in here somewhere.
You're all back into the flashback ends, and you're all in this, or whoever's in this tent, with the smashed haunted beehive on the ground. It's very old.
What happened to eat? Eat up.
All right. Anybody who's eating from this old putrid beehive, you can move 1 point of criminal into bear.
Yeah, I need it. For
As
the muscle,
you took
I
the
am
break,
surprisingly not very bear.
A clown bursts into the tent. Cattle prod out. Just
Taser at the ready.
There's
Oh, bloody.
Yeah.
he sees he's gonna rush for. Is Nick in the tent as well or no?
No, Nick's going for the prize.
So Nick's still
He's, like,
moving.
keeping
Okay.
on going. Yeah.
Okay, so Nick has left you all in this tent as this clown is gonna rush towards you all and just start swinging the cattle prod wildly. I need everyone in this tent to make a bearer roll to reduce damage.
But I retaliate with the taser in my own hand.
Yeah, make a use to maul stuff. Yeah, go for it. Bear roll for you.
Okay.
I rolled a 4, so can I throw my hat into this clown's face to blind him?
What'd you need?
I needed a 4.
Okay, so you throw the hat and it blinds him. He's stumbling around. He misses everybody. Noir, just roll for the stun gun then.
I needed a 3, and I rolled a 3.
So describe for me what happens as Monaco throws their hat in this clown's face, and he's like stumbling around with the cattle prod missing wildly.
Was there anybody else that was
Not now,
in
no.
with this? Oh. So as the
Monica
hat
to
goes
carry
in, you just see Noir lunges forward, tackles, and jams the taser right into the neck.
All right, the clown goes still.
Well, do you know what they say about pacifists?
What? He's alive. He's fine.
He passed his fist right through his goddamn stomach and pulled out his spine.
Oh. Did I?
But the clown does have a cattle prod and a tranq rifle.
Okay, let's distribute these weapons out because we're gonna need them.
Give me that gun.
Trank gun goes to Bingo, and the cattle prod goes to.
Can I get the cattle prod? Because I can use it from Fridge's back.
Oh, like a mount.
Oh my god, like a fucking lance.
Onward to the honey.
Frightening.
All right. So those of you that leave the tent, Nick, you're running in the direction of where Monaco said to go, and you're running in that direction, and you can see the others bursting out of the putrid honey tent a couple hundred feet back, and they're also catching up, because grizzly bears be fast.
Do we catch up with Nick?
For the sake of everything, yes. And as you all kind of come to this thing that says Midway, and it's got all the food stalls. At the very back of the Midway is a large tent that says kitchen.
I smell the honey. It's straight ahead, boys.
Just one last heist till retirement.
And you can pass on all your secrets to me, Fridge.
It'll be good to settle down.
Wait, you kind of sound like Optimus Prime.
Who?
I don't know. Some guy I read about. He's really
I don't
good
know.
with
I was
cars.
getting more of a Darth Vader kind of vibe.
I think it's, yeah, both.
Let's go find the honey.
Noir, through the walkie-talkie, you hear, they're headed towards the lab.
No, we're not. We're headed to. Wait, what?
All right, gang, you made it. Let's go.
Hey, they just called this place a lab.
Yeah, it's where the honey's at.
So a kitchen's just like a really cool lab.
Isn't
Maybe they
it?
have a Labrador working the grill.
Larry.
We could take on a Labrador any day. Come on, boys.
I don't know. It's pretty scary.
You're covered in blood.
Just tase the fuck out of someone's neck.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, but
Fucking
dogs scare bears
my
off.
ass.
Yeah.
All right, split up. We gotta get our noses in this. Figure out where the honey's at. We're at the location. Come on.
Monaco, with your sense, honey, it's directing you directly down the midway towards the kitchen tent, the very large kitchen tent.
Let's go. I smell the honey. It's getting stronger. We're almost there.
You
All
can,
right.
you
All
all,
right. Everybody put in their honey teeth.
you all get to the front. You all get to the front door of the kitchen tent, and you can see that it's a pretty sturdy like metal door, and beside the door is a keypad with numbers and whatnot, and like a little slot looks like a card goes into it. And from behind you can hear shouting as some of the security clowns. They're still a little ways out, but they're making their way in this direction towards you all from behind.
I got it.
Can I do a flashback?
Yeah, put 1 point from bear to criminal.
And this is the night before.
Okay.
All right, gang. We know there's a keypad. And if you ever knock out any one of those guys, any one of the clowns, they probably have a code on them. So remember to get it.
I'm not really a fighter. I'm kind of a pacifist.
All right.
I'll be sure to kill that clown that's been poking me all week.
So,
Sure, someone
Gonna
else
get
will
him,
handle it.
boss.
so,
Gonna get him stick, I swear.
the flashback ends, and Noir, you're the only one who's taken out a clown, and you're hovering over him with a taser in the neck, and you can see a security card at the waist.
I got it.
Okay, then the flashback catches up to when you're in front of the sturdy metal door. You can see clowns beginning to sprint down the midway. It's all like this is all happening in slow motion.
Mm-hmm.
They're all just like sprinting down the midway. And Noir, you have the security card.
But there's a keypad and a swipe.
Yeah.
Can I try to hack the system to see which numbers have been pressed the most?
Yeah. Roll criminal and use 2 dice. Take the lowest.
Is it just the numerical spelling of honey?
No.
I needed a 3 and I rolled a 2.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily see the numbers. Put
One to-
from bear into criminal.
Okay.
And
If
yeah,
you need to, we still got the whiskey.
so as you put the
Yeah.
card into the thing, the buttons light up, and you know which ones to press.
Boop, 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 boop.
The doors do like the Doom style when they open.
All right, you guys get the honey. Bingo and I are gonna get the the getaway vehicle. We'll get you. We'll pick you up and head out.
All right, Nick. Nick
Okay.
the Stick Jackelson.
Okay. So
Do we want to bring any honey with us to help lighten the load?
Everyone give all your honey to Bingo and me.
I don't have
It
any.
sounds a little suspicious, but okay, I trust
the
your
clowns
boss.
are still sprinting down this midway towards you all. No one's passed through the doors yet.
All right, I've never been one to make the sacrifice play, but here we go.
And Nick's gonna be a distraction while everyone goes in there. And Nick's heading in the opposite direction.
Okay.
And climbing one of the what have we got around here for him to like something tall for him
Food
to climb?
stands mostly. This is the midway.
Okay. Yeah, something tall, and he'll just be like climb up one and then hop from one to the other.
Roll me bear using, and since you're doing climb, roll me 2.
Okay. All right, 3.
What'd you need?
3.
Cool. So you start climbing and like leaping around. This will be, since we're getting near the end and everything's starting to fall into place. Move 1 point from bear into criminal.
Okay.
Some of the clowns are going to take half of the group of the clowns that are running down the midway are going to splinter off and go after Nick, and the others are still going to start sprinting towards the door. And you can hear them screaming, "They're getting into the lab! They're getting into the lab! Stop them! Stop!"
We did with the honey.
Can I slide off of Fridge's back into the lab?
And like through the doors.
Start.
No one's in the lab yet.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
move
I want to go
as well.
inside the lab.
Okay.
I'm gonna also enter in. I want to be last though, and shut the door behind us.
Okay, so the door shuts.
Oh, that's right. It's a slidey door, right?
Yeah, like a metal like sliding door. You can't shut it manually with your hands.
You just have to bend it though. You just have to bend it so it can't slide.
So it's currently open still. It hasn't been deactivated on the other side.
I'll deactivate it. You smashed the keypad.
Keypad on the outside.
Oh, no, on the inside.
Oh, what then? What will that do?
I don't know.
Hold on. Shut the door.
Okay.
Okay, so the all clowns will like run. They hit the door, and then you can see them through like some of like the grating on the door. They're trying to like fumbling for their key cards to get it into the key card on their side now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and like fuck up this door.
Okay.
Just bash it. Just bend it out of shape so it can't slide into the slot.
Roll me bear and muscle. So
all right.
2 for bear. Take
All right, I need a
lowest.
2 or a 1. I got a 5 and a 6.
Okay, so this door is
Too
pretty
old for
sturdy.
this.
It seems like this door is built to withstand big bears from getting
No,
in.
they were ready for us.
So I need you to move 1 point from criminal into bear.
Okay.
Could I try to steal the keypad mechanism off the wall?
From this side?
Yeah, from this side.
Yeah. Roll me criminal, thief, and take the lowest of the 2.
Okay, so I need to beat I need a 3 or less.
Yep.
That is a 1.
Okay, so you rip off the keypad thing on your side. Those little sparking wires like.
Did I do it?
You can see you can hear like error noises on their side, the clown side of the door, like a connection isn't being made, like the system has been fucked up, which means it's also gonna be hard to get out.
We'll figure it out later.
You can move 1 point from bear into criminal.
Oh boy.
Bingo! Bingo!
And the 4 of you are standing in a very pristine white laboratory filled with like canisters and lab equipment. It doesn't look like a kitchen at all, but it's filled with lab equipment. At the back of this small lab is an elevator.
Can I smell the honey coming up from the elevator?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Nick, you're running through, leaping from food stand to food stand as these clowns are chasing you, and they're firing off their trank guns.
They'll never take me alive.
Roll me bear.
Uh-oh. Do I still get to use climbing since I'm doing that? Okay. Nope.
Oh, no.
Not happening.
Damn.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so roll or add 1 point from criminal into bear.
Okay.
As another trank dart gets you in the bum. You're starting to get a little more sluggish now, but you're still.
Never take me alive.
You're sprinting. You kind of get to the last thing. You tumble off of it and roll onto the ground. You're still moving though. You got adrenaline pumping through your bare veins. The clowns are still. The clowns are still giving chase. Yeah. You're nearing the pickup truck.
Oh, I'm not. I don't want to go to the pickup
where you
truck
going?
with this much heat. I'm gonna circle around. I'm gonna pretty much see look for other people to.
Oh yeah, you can still see people like, panicking and trying to leave.
Yeah, rushing into crowds in order to
Okay.
lose the heat.
All right, roll me criminal.
Okay. Do I get brains with this?
Yeah, we'll say
or
it. Yeah.
Okay.
One more trank dart will take you out though.
Okay. A 2.
What'd you need?
3.
Yeah, you disappear into a crowd. Meanwhile, Monaco, you can sense the honey coming from the elevator.
Guys, it's coming from down there. I can smell it. We're so close.
They call it liquid gold. Let's go get ours.
They call it it's tasty.
Okay, so you all get into the elevator. It has it's like a LED touchscreen that it uses for buttons, and it just has the down arrow currently glowing with light.
Or you can handle these hieroglyphics.
Yes, the arrow means we will definitely go where the elevator is going to take us.
The elevator begins to descend, and the doors of the elevator open, and you're looking into a large room where the smell of the honey's coming from, and you can see large you can see like charts all over the walls that you don't really recognize. It just says genomes and DNA and stuff like that, and floating on these large test tubes are people, but they're also like bear hybrids of people being turned into bears, and they're like some of them are partially being turned into bears. And you can see a whiteboard, and you can see a name's been written out for the experimental genome. It's called B-34R. Thank you.
Yeah.
And from the end of this laboratory, those people are floating in tanks. You can see some teenagers in tanks being partially turned into bears. You can see there's also like a room off of here that says incinerator, and you can see you can smell like meat coming from that area, and there's another door that says honey.
They're cooking bamboo. I'm scared.
I'm going towards the honey.
It's a trap.
How can it be a trap? It clearly says honey and incineroar. That only turns on if we roar at it.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, let's get to the honey.
Okay, you approach.
I'm going to the honey.
You all approach the honey door, and it automatically opens, and you can see a room just filled with hundreds of jars of pristine honey, Manuka honey, expensive honey. And standing in the middle of the room is Daryl Darrelson, as he's sitting in the middle of the room as he swivels around in his chair. As you all enter, he's petting a cat as he looks at you all, twirling his mustache. So you've fallen for my trap. Good.
That's a Labrador on his lap.
I've been meaning to get more cooperative bears, and you've come to your own funeral. And he pulls out a shotgun and approaches.
We're not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with us.
On your knees.
Go fuck yourself.
On your
Starts
knees.
charging.
He's gonna shoot you with the shotgun. He's gonna try to at least.
Great. Can I?
I mean, a honey badger can take a lot.
Yeah, I know. So, Bengo, as you're rushing him, he fires a shotgun. Roll me a bear to see if you can reduce his damage, and this is definitely carnage, so you can roll 2 dice and take the lower of the 2.
Nice.
Second. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get that faster, because I have to go to my sheet every time.
You can just leave the sheet open.
How do I see it in the chat, though?
On the
It's in the
far left.
You can pop it out
Okay,
and have it in a
I
separate
see.
window.
I see now, guys. I'm learning. That's a 2.
And what'd you
No, hold on. Sorry, I gotta go roll down.
It's a 3.
Oh, it's a 3, and I needed a 3.
Cool. So he fires a shotgun, but misses, and you're closing on Daryl.
I want a piece of that cat too.
Oh yeah, the cat is like. The cat is strange, we'll say. As he pulls the gun out, the cat stands up on its hind legs,
That son of a bitch is on his hinders.
and you can see the cat. You can hear like mechanisms inside the cat as the cat goes from normal cat size to about 6 feet tall with like robotic mechanisms, and pulls out 2 Tommy guns.
Don't worry, I can hack it.
So Noir, you're like sprinting for the cat to try to hack this robot cat.
with the taser gun in hand.
Okay.
Well, wait. To try and prevent both the cat and the guy from getting another shot, Fridge would just like to let out at one of those big old grizzly roars that turns a grown man's insides to jelly.
All right, roll me
You
bear
roll
and
terrify.
terrify. So you're using
Yeah.
your skill. So give me bear and roll 2. Take the
Hell
lower
yeah.
of the bear.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
come on! Oh, that's a 1.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So he's you. The dude Daryl, you hear a soft wet fart as he actually shits himself. The cat isn't deterred because it is a robot. But you deter the man from. He kind of fumbles the shotgun out of fear and shits his pants. He drops the
Amazing.
shotgun on the ground and it slides towards Fridge. Noir, you're attempting to hack the cat robot. You're sprinting towards it. All right,
Yeah.
roll me criminal hack.
There we go. I rolled a 3 and a 2, and I needed a 4.
Okay, you leap towards the cat and you jam the taser into it and just and you temporarily like fry the electronics in the cat. Relaxes in your position. What shall I do, master? Looking at Noir.
Gather all the honey.
Okay, and the cat just starts like grabbing all the jars of honey. Just.
Monaco, fuck him.
He's gonna point to Darylson.
Okay. Meanwhile,
You's keeping me from my honey.
Nick, you've disappeared through a crowd. The clowns have stopped giving chase to you, but they are. You can hear them like in the vicinity, like looking around. The crowd is still like there's still tons of crowds trying to disperse. They're panicking because there's now a black bear like in the crowd moving around.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Are there any other? Is there any other machinery?
Yeah, there's probably. Like,
You said we're in a field. Is there like a combine?
Well,
anywhere?
you're currently in the carnival right now. Wouldn't be really
Yeah.
near the field.
Oh,
yet.
okay, cool.
And the field didn't have any like farm equipment in it.
Cool. All right.
But you're near like rides. There's like a Ferris wheel. There's bumper
Yeah.
cars.
All
Basically, any ride you can think of, it's probably here, in the vicinity.
right.
There's a cotton candy machine Bingo is playing around in.
Yeah, it looks like I might need to sub in as getaway driver. So, can we do flashback?
Yeah. Okay, taking somebody's role might be interesting. So that's gonna be 1 point from bear to criminal. As
Okay.
you all collectively plan out this heist.
So if you're ever in a case where maybe I'm down because I am sometimes a worthless piece of bear trash. What
No,
I
you're
want
not,
you to
Bingo. You were
remember,
very
what
good, Honey
I
Badger.
want you to remember is you keep your paws at 10 and 2 and check your mirrors.
Love it. Also, there's 2 wires underneath, and you gotta do like this to them to start the car.
If the key doesn't work, it's not worth stealing.
That's not true. I put more effort into it.
Okay. So Nick, what are you doing? As the flashback.
I'm gonna make my way. I'm gonna make my way to the Ford F-150.
All right. As you make your way back to the Ford F-150, you can see Kenneth, who has regained consciousness, has the driver's side door open. He's currently like rooting through it, looking for something. His back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd I fucking leave that gun? He's rooting around through his truck.
Did we see it go?
No, not when you were in there initially.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for him to find it, but do something before he grabs it.
Okay. Oh, there.
Just so that I know where it's at. Okay.
He's reaching under the driver's seat.
Yeah. I want to pounce and like do some damage. That's what I would like to do.
All right, roll me bear. 1 dice.
That's probably isn't gonna work, guys. Yeah, nope.
Okay. You pounce, but he kind of hears you moving, and he pulls out from under the driver's seat. He pulls out a .357 Magnum and just aims it at you. Freeze, bear! I got you dead to rights.
Okay.
He's gonna try to shoot you. So roll a bear. Roll a
I
bear.
froze.
roll bear to roll bear to see if you. Oh wait. First.
Because I failed that, should I?
1 point from criminal into bear.
Okay. All right.
And then roll bear again as he tries to shoot you with the .357.
Cool. All right. Nope.
Oh no!
Shoots you center mass, just poof, and Nick drops back. And Kenneth walks up to you and looks down. Aims it at your head. Any last words, bear?
Always aim for the head.
All right.
Amazing.
Roll bear.
Do I have to add more to bear because I just
Yeah.
I just failed again?
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on, Nick. I believe in you.
There we go.
All right. What do? You lunge for him with your mouth open.
Bleeding out. I go straight for the neck.
And just like kill this man.
Yes.
Okay.
I am unhinged at this point.
All right. You bite into his neck, you start shaking him around like a rag doll. He dies. You didn't fail that last bear roll, so you were not shot in the head. So you're not dead yet. But there is. You kill this man, and there's now a .357 Magnum with 5 bullets still in the, or 5 rounds still in the chamber. At your feet.
I pry it out of his dead hands with my teeth and throw it into the car, and then.
All right, he said 10 and 2. All right, let's try it.
All right. You got your hands on the wheel. There are no car keys.
All right, we gotta remember what Noir said.
Okay. Roll me criminal for this.
Okay.
We'll say you can do brains for this. So.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Come on.
Oh man.
Come on, Stick.
Not looking good.
Come on, Stick.
Nope.
No.
Okay. So as you're like rooting around the wires, you get like a little electric shock, and it starts the alarm system to start going. Move 1 point from criminal into bear.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Good, guys.
Meanwhile,
Oh shit.
I'm bleeding out.
meanwhile, the cat robot is stealing all the honey. Daryl has just shit himself, and the shotgun is slid towards Fridge, just slow motion. This is all slow motion, just.
Yeah.
And the shotgun, it's like a Spaz 12, and it kind of just rests at Fridge's feet, just. And Daryl's like, oh, bears, I own you. Listen to your master and leave.
Is Monaco still on Fridge's back?
No, Monaco said they leapt off your back when they entered the lab.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just before we cut away, Monaco started charging at Daryl.
Okay.
I also started. Yeah, I've also dodged a shotgun bullet and I'm ready to just really rip this guy to
All right.
pieces.
So, since there's 4 of you and there's a lot going on right now, Noir, you've commanded this thing to fuck this guy up, the cat robot, and steal honey.
Yeah, I'm a pacifist. I don't want to fight anymore.
Okay, so for you, I'm gonna need you to roll, criminal, just a straight roll.
Okay.
Fridge, what are you doing?
Fridge is gonna just pick up the shotgun in his mouth and just carry it over to one of the ones that
You guys are able to like be bipedal and use your hand. It's a silly one shot. You can be bipedal and just fucking just strap yourself with a shotgun.
The problem is Fridge has got such big grizzly paws. I'm assuming he can't fit them through.
Okay,
the
cool.
He's given it to one of the smaller bears that can actually like.
So
hold
you're gonna
and
try to
wield
shoot
it.
this guy with a shotgun?
No, I'm trying to give it to I'm trying to give it to Monaco, Bingo, or Noir.
Okay, who wants a shotgun?
I'll take a gun.
Okay.
Yeah, just
so as
bring it
Monaco's
over, just baton pass it.
as Monaco's rushing towards this guy, you're given a shotgun from Fridge. Bingo, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take the butt of this tranquilizer gun, and I'm going to severely blacken his eyes to try and make him look like my friend Noir.
Okay. So, yeah, Noir, what'd you get for criminal? To command this robot to kill somebody, essentially?
A 4 out of 4.
Cool. So the cat robot starts like running over with a Tommy gun and just starts shooting at this guy, and Daryl's just like classic like mob movie, just like slow mo, just like flailing as he's getting riddled with 2 Tommy guns.
Noir's in the back, has a jar of honey, and
okay, 1 point from criminal into bear. Monaco, you have a shotgun and you're running towards this guy as he's getting like riddled with Tommy gun shots.
I think seeing the bullets, I'm gonna like back away from the area of fire. And is there any like duct tape at all or any kind of adhesive in here?
Yeah.
Then I want to stick the stun stick to the barrel of the shotgun.
Okay.
As kind of like a bayonet.
Okay. All right.
And then just have that at the ready in case this guy is still alive.
Roll me criminal. Roll me criminal to see how well you do that.
Okay. Oh.
And then Bingo, roll bear to hit this guy with a gun, but use carnage because you're attacking somebody.
I rolled a 3 out of 4.
Okay, you successfully make a cattle prod bayonet on the shotgun. Ooh.
Oh no.
That's a fail. That's a fail on trying to hit them with the butt of this gun.
He's flailing around from getting shot. You miss with the stun gun, or the trank gun. He drops from getting shot and is just laying there, staring up at the ceiling, dead, riddled with bullets. There's honey everywhere. You can hear like a phone like beeping, like he gets like a text message beep in his pocket.
Got it.
I'm gonna steal the phone from his pocket.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I can't unlock it. Noir, here.
You unlock the phone and it says, "Sir, the helipad is ready for your evacuation."
Grabs the dude's dead hand and just uses his fingerprint.
Oh yeah, this is the face recognition. 1 second.
Oh man, Noir, you're so smart. I never would have thought about that.
The text message says, "Sir, the helipad is ready for you to get out of here and take the genomes with you."
The helipad's ready.
And it says,
What's a helipad?
it also says, As per your request, the secret entrance is through the incinerator.
We have to roar.
The cat robot at this point shuts down because it's battery drained.
Take all the honey you can, and we'll take a little extra for Nick whenever we get to him.
I'm gonna start sticking honey jars in my pits.
Okay. Meanwhile, Nick, you're at the truck and it's going beep, 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 and you can see a bunch of clowns like starting to sprint in the direction of the truck. The alarm's going off. Beep, 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 beep.
Because we're in the high grass and stuff, Nick's gonna...
Oh, the truck isn't in the high grass. The truck is just on the edge of the high grass and the carnival.
Great. I'm gonna, like, go to the high grass.
Okay, so... You haven't successfully, like... Are you getting out of the truck then? Because you haven't successfully, like, gotten the wire...
Correct. I'm giving it up.
Okay,
I'm giving it up because I can't do it.
You're out of the truck.
I'm like one...
You're out of the truck.
That's not gonna work.
You're out of the truck and you're in the grass, running through the grass, or whatever you're doing. The clowns are giving chase.
Oh, they see me?
Yeah, they
okay.
dip out of the truck and they're coming.
All right.
But they're not close.
Does he hear the helicopter landing?
No.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Because I can't. I've got the gun.
Yeah, you got a 357 Magnum with 5 shots left. And there's, you know what? There's 5 clowns.
Yeah.
Come on, Nick.
Yeah. It's a final stand. I'm on my last legs. It's like I've got this, that's all we've got.
You'll never take me alive. I mean it.
So you stand up in the field.
Say that, I mean it.
With the gun out. What are you doing?
Yeah, he's running. All guys are giving chase, and he just stands up, turns around.
All right, roll me criminal to see if you can kill all 5 of these clowns with the final 5 shots with a 357.
Would you say it would require brains to do so?
Yeah, why not?
To use a gun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see. I get 2 shots at this. I think it's a 20% chance.
You can do it.
Nope, not there.
Oh, come on.
That's a 6. I gotta get a 1. It's not gonna happen.
Come on.
I
got shit!
Yeah.
So you just
there it is.
What happens? You see the 5 running. It slows down because you're bleeding out. It slows down. They're running through the field at you. They kind of see that you're pulling up the 357. They drop. Move 1 point from bear into criminal.
My God.
You're not down yet.
That's amazing.
But yeah, you drop them. They're all dead.
The best nat one ever.
I'm gonna check them for keys.
Yeah, they got the same key cards that they had.
Oh, I meant keys for the car.
Oh, they don't have keys for that truck.
Yeah, didn't figure. Do any of them have keys on them that might go to maybe a different vehicle?
Roll me criminal to search them. This won't affect changing states or anything.
All right. Is this a brains or no?
Yeah, we'll say brains because you're looking for like another getaway vehicle.
Okay.
Come on, stick.
Hey, we got it.
Thank God.
You find a key. Looks like it goes to a car, and on it, it's got like.
And I'm able to like when I touch it, it goes beep beep, and I can like hear where.
Yeah, you hear like a beep beep, and nearby in the parking lot, which is kind of close by, you can see a Volkswagen Beetle kind of go beep beep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, 10 and 2. Here we go.
Start running towards. You're running towards the Volkswagen Beetle. You got the gun with no shots left in it, but whatever. Got the key to a Volkswagen Beetle. It's like a yellow Volkswagen Beetle, like the really old school ones. Meanwhile,
just imagining a black bear after doing all of that, just running around like.
With the gun just
On its hind
leg.
legs.
But Darrelson's dead. For the rest of the group, you've been told that Noir got a text on this phone saying that this other phone that you have now that says, "Sir, the helipad's ready for your evacuation with the genomes, and it's through the incinerator as you requested."
All right. Everybody have your honey. All right. I'm gonna grab
Monaco's able
the
to get.
jeans. And then we're gonna go through the incinerator.
And
Monaco has like 3 jars of honey under each arm.
Fridge is gonna go for one, just a quick little snack while we're here.
Okay.
You know,
1 point from criminal into bear.
put into the old bank of belly.
That will significantly.
I'm actually also gonna do that.
Anyone who's eating honey in this room will reduce your heist amount, which is fine. Doesn't really matter, but I mean,
Out of my share.
is
I'll say in this room there was like 15 jars of Manuka honey, which is very expensive honey.
Yep. The genome, whatever that is,
Was in the lab. Yeah, you saw little like files labeled B-34R. And people were in like tubes that were like partially turning into bears. They're like bear-human hybrids.
This is gonna be a stretch, Justin. But as we go to the lab, can Pandino Noir attempt to hack the system to try to do some kind of like mass self-destruct or
Absolutely.
try to, like, rig it?
Absolutely. If you fail this, I will say this will detonate it immediately.
Oh shit!
So killing the 4 of you.
I'll let the others leave. I'll tell the others, all right, y'all go this way. Wait for me at the helipad. I'll be there shortly.
Before we leave, is Darrelson wearing jeans?
Are you going to spend a point to flashback to change that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Why not?
1 point from criminal, or 1 point from bear to criminal.
Hey, look, Daryl's wearing jeans today.
Yup. Dungaree.
Any point for that, or just that?
That's it.
Okay. You flash back
Point
to
out
be
that
like,
he's wearing
wear
jeans.
jeans. All right.
Yeah.
So
Osh, gosh, bagosh.
Norse. Oh, he also has a wallet
They
too.
look like Levi's, but I think it'll work. And I still want to start cutting the jeans off of Daryl.
Okay. You take his wallet
Take
too
the
then?
wallet. He might have
Yeah.
money for more honey.
Yeah,
Alright.
how much money does he have?
None in his wallet. But he's got a bunch of
Take a
credit.
credit
He's got a bunch of credit cards, and he's got like his bank card and all that stuff.
Guys, we could order so much honey off of eBay.
If you take his hat, you can probably pose as him.
But
Yeah, can I take his hat?
he wasn't wearing a hat. I don't think
Oh,
you only flash back for jeans, not hat.
that's true.
But you've returned to the present where Noir is attempting to hack the system to rig this whole place to blow up, and has said the 3 of you to meet them at the helipad through the incinerator.
Get the helicopter hat.
All right, we'll do this for you.
All right.
All right, so
Wish me
the
luck.
3 of you go through the incinerator door, and you can see bear carcasses piled up on the floor, and like they're kind of like being pushed along like a conveyor belt into this large incinerator in the floor. And the bears look like you all, but like not. And you can see each bear's got like a tag that says their name, and there's also like a nearby computer that's just like a nearby computer set up with like a video, with like a VCR. And then there's like through here there's like another door that leads down a long corridor that's like one of those classic like underground corridors that's all stone with the lights on the ceiling. It's one of those, and it just stretches beyond.
I just imagine one of them was like Ringo, the other one was Cooler, the other one was Monica.
And so the people who
It was
work,
Versailles.
so the people who work in this lab can get down this corridor quick enough. There's segways.
Bears on Segway.
But Noir, you're attempting to rig this whole place to blow up, and I said if you fail, this whole place explodes with you in it. It's like an
Can I have a
immediate explosion.
flashback?
Move 1 point from bear to criminal.
All right, in the flashback. It's the first time I ever hacked a computer. I wasn't really good at it. I was still learning. But I figured out that some computers, most computers, have a way of just fucking up their whole system. And you can melt that shit down. And the more energy that a computer got, the bigger the explosion. That's what I remember.
And then
I step up,
okay,
roll my little chair
to this like lab computer system.
Yes.
Okay, so as you pop it up, it shows. You see, like, first off, you see all the work they've been doing to make this genome, and it's just basically they've been using the honey to turn people into bears. And they've been putting the genome in the honey. But they've been also putting the genome into the honey for some reason. Mass
distributed.
You can see that you four are he says the bears, and for some reason the honey badger we have are the first legitimate bears we've had. And we've been knocking them out with food and stealing their DNA to use to make this genome. To make hybrid bears from the people that visit our circus. And by putting the genome in the food and the drinks at the circus and turning these people into bears. To have endless supplies of bears for military purposes. To create a massive bear military that is easily controlled with their human minds. And then
control this motherfucker.
Roll me criminal and hacker to see if you can hack this place to blow up. If it fails, it blows up immediately.
Okay.
And Noir will be dead.
There it is. I already needed a 4.
No.
I rolled a 4. No, I rolled a 4.
You.
I just saw the 5 and
I know, I did too.
How much time do you want to put on this timer?
We'll do, what's the typical, 10 minutes.
10 minutes? All right.
10 minutes for Kenneth, 10 minutes for me.
All right. 9:59, 9:58.
Oh shit!
You catch up with the others in the big tunnel. You can see another computer set up with a VCR. The incinerator where bear corpses are just being like dropped into it, like partially bear human corpses are being dropped into it. And then you can see down this massive underground corridor are a bunch of segways.
Okay, when do you go? Then we got like 10 minutes, like 8 minutes now.
Well, probably like 9 minutes at this point.
Yeah, but I'm gonna underestimate so that we get enough free time. We gotta go.
All right, Bingo. How do we drive these things?
Like I told you before, you gotta put your hands on 10 and 2 and check your mirrors.
But there's no mirrors.
Aren't there?
And in like a helicopter, mirrors aren't like.
Oh no, these are segways. These are
segways.
Made it to the helicopter yet?
Not at the helicopter yet. There's like a long corridor in your passing incinerator that the employees use to get down this massively long corridor, and they use segways to do so. And you got a bunch of segways right here.
Just leave.
All right. Anyone attempting to drive a Segway out of here before the place blows up? I need everyone to roll criminal. Bingo, you can roll 2 because drive.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, this ain't good for me.
Got it.
Got it. Fritz is gonna have to have 2 segways like this.
Holy shit, Sam!
Oh, I failed!
2 out of 2.
Okay, so Fridge, Bingo, and Noir take off on the segways on the corridor. Monaco, your Segway won't start, and you realize the last Segway left. Battery's been drained.
Oh, at least I don't go crazy and turn on the party. I'm
you
just gonna start running.
Okay. As you're all driving along, you can see Monaco hasn't caught up. You can see Monaco behind quite a ways, just running to catch up.
Wait up, guys!
Meanwhile, Nick, you successfully reached the Volkswagen Beetle. People are fleeing the carnival in their vehicles. It's chaos. Vehicles are like driving all over the place. And you reach the Volkswagen Beetle with the keys. And I think
You're muted.
Put the keys in. 10 and 2.
Alright. Roll criminal to see if you can drive out of here. Or do whatever you're trying to do with this thing.
Alright.
Also, Monaco, since you failed, I'm gonna need you to put 1 point from criminal into bear.
Yes,
And everybody
have.
and everybody else would be 1 point from bear into criminal.
Yeah.
Noir, you get to do that twice because you successfully hacked the system.
Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna work, guys.
Come on, Nick.
It's
Believe
not.
in yourself.
It's not. There's a...
I believe in you.
Nope.
The engine doesn't
No.
start. It's like you're trying to figure out how to start a car. Move 1 point from criminal into bear. Noir, you did 2, right?
He's just gonna smash the horn, and it's gonna go.
Meanwhile, the 3 of you are fleeing through on segways. You can see Monaco in the back trying to catch up, but like not making it. As you hear a distant nothing yet. Noir, in your head, in your hacker mind, you know there's about 4 minutes left on this timer. And the segways come to another large iron door with another key code set on it, and it says hangar.
I think I could hack this one too.
It also has the same keycard slot as the.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna repeat the process.
Okay. The buttons pop up, but
it's not the same code. Can I try to see what the code?
Roll me criminal and hacker.
Okay. I don't know what happens here, but all right. Okay, I succeeded.
Oh no. Okay. You successfully get the right code, and the doors open to the hangar, and you can see a bunch of scientists looking around as they're prepping this massive private jet to fly out of here. And there's a bunch of scientists, and they see, what the fuck? Another slow-mo moment happens. You're all about 30 feet away from Fridge, Noir, and Bingo. You're all about 30 feet away from the scientists in the private jet. Monaco is long gone.
I'm coming.
Oh no.
We're gonna go for another terrify because these are just a bunch of scientists and we are bears.
Okay. Roll bear. Terrify. So 2 dice. Take the lowest.
Right.
And also,
Three's what I need.
All right, cool. So put 1 point from bear into criminal. Noir, you succeeded on the hack, so that's 1 point from.
I don't think I can go up any higher. Oh, I can.
Bear into criminal.
What the fuck?
6 is the highest you can go, though.
Okay.
Oh no.
The scientists all start fleeing and running away. They're like, we have no other way to get out of here. Let us on.
There's freedom that way. Back in the lab. Oh yeah.
So the scientists are just gonna start fleeing down the corridor towards Monaco. While the 3 of you are looking at a private jet.
Can I have some honey?
All right, you can have 1 honey now and 1 honey when we get on the road.
Okay.
You start with 11 if you've eaten honey. I'll say you're at 9 jars left.
Okay.
You have to eat 1 whole jar to do the, because it says a load of honey. So yeah, 1 whole jar will.
Yep.
But it comes out of your cut.
That's fine. I don't even like honey, really. I like bamboo. Human meat. I mean, what?
So,
Yes.
Noir, you're eating 1 jar of honey. You can move 1 point
Yes.
of criminal into bear.
Yes. I did not want to fall into that.
Okay, so Monaco, he's running down the corridor. You can see the scientists running through. Well, you can see them in the distance. One of them like presses a code on the door and causes the doors of the hangar to close.
No,
And
wait, I'm almost
The
there.
scientists are like running past you, and they're like, "Whoa!" And they're grabbing the segways on the opposite end of the corridor that they used to get here, and they're all driving off.
Are they all dead though?
No.
Are the segways dead? Could I try to get a key card from one of the scientists as they drive past?
Roll me criminal. Thief.
Oh, I get to roll twice. Well, it's a 2 is the lowest.
Okay, and that's what you needed. So, or you needed a 4
Yeah.
or less. So yeah, you grab one of
Yeah.
their key cards as they drive past. The doors are closed. There's the key card slot, and then you got to figure out what the numbers are, because the numbers light
Yeah.
up once you use the key card. So you run up to the lock where the doors are. The scientists are fleeing on their segways. Right about in a minute and a half left on the bomb timer.
Okay. I'm gonna swipe the card like I've seen Noir do
Okay, all the
and
buttons.
punch in a code.
All right. Because you succeeded on your last roll, 1 point from
I'm
Bear
back at
into
5 and
criminal.
1.
1 point for Bear into criminal, and I need you to roll criminal. Just one straight roll.
Yep. 4!
Okay. You.
I see Noir's bloody fingerprints
Yeah,
on the
you
door
see Nora's
keys.
bloody like paws all over the door, and you press the same code just as the doors open, and you see Noir, Fridge, and Bingo looking at this private jet that is there.
Because I succeeded,
1 point.
I am at
from-
6 and 0.
1 point from Bear.
So I am going to try to go straight past everyone into the jet.
Okay, so you all see Monaco rushing past the three of you towards the private jet.
Hey, you made it. Where you going? Bingo, you gotta fly us.
Meanwhile, back in the parking lot, Nick, you're in this Beetle, trying to figure out how to drive it. Muted.
You muted again.
He's gonna look around. What do you see? What's going on?
People fleeing in their own vehicles.
Okay.
There's like a family like loading up their like kids in their pickup truck.
Yeah. Stick is just, bleeding, like failing, like constantly, and just says, "Godspeed, friends." Breathes out, and then walks back to, because he can't figure out this stuff.
Yeah.
He needs Bingo. Goes back to where he killed the clowns.
Okay.
Picks up one of their rifles.
Yep.
And just starts walking into the field.
All right. Is that going to be a fade out on Nick then, right there, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Nick.
That's he's got nothing left.
All right. Yeah. So Fridge and Noir and Bingo, you see Monaco race towards the jet past you all, just beelines it.
Let's go.
All right, you're all rushing for the jet. The back door, like the hangar door, like there's like the doors, like the door that you get out, the boarding doors open because the scientists were like loading it up with those genomes. So you all can like get onto the jet, and you see Monaco already like inside. What's Monaco doing inside?
I'm gonna try to fly this jet.
Take a seat.
I think I sit into the captain's seat and start pushing random buttons trying to get it to fly because I don't know how to fly a plane.
Smack pause.
Okay.
Get out.
No, stop it! Stop it!
I'm.
Okay, Monaco, criminal, Bingo, Bear.
4. I have a 6.
This is exactly my shit. I'm doing bear.
Okay, and Monaco
Didn't make it.
Did you roll once or twice, Monaco? You're only rolling once, and
I only rolled once. I rolled a 4 out of 6.
okay.
I'm losing it.
So you're slamming all these buttons. Bingo slaps you, but it doesn't seem to deter you, and you're just like pressing all these buttons. Nothing really happens.
Fridge, you gotta get him.
Move 1 point from criminal into bear. Both of you, criminal into bear.
Oh, I thought I rolled the opposite skill. Okay, criminal into bear. Got it.
Or
Yeah.
It's all
yeah,
good.
criminal into
Criminal
bear
into
because
bear.
you failed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Noir and Fridge, you see that happening. Bingo's trying to get Monaco to sleep. Monaco's just flailing and pressing all the buttons.
Yeah.
Monaco also has a shotgun.
Where did you come from?
Noir, your internal timer, 45 seconds.
We got 45 seconds. Where do you go? Monica,
I'm going
on the seat.
right now.
And then
I'm gonna
I just
get out of Bingo's way.
start. And realize that I just take the piece of paper, turn it upside down, and then
Since they had the thing, they had the plane ready. The keys are in the ignition for the plane.
Keep playing.
All right, 10 and 2.
All right, Bingo.
adjust the rear view,
Roll me a.
and it makes no sense.
This
in the plane.
will be the last roll of this one shot to see if you successfully get out of here. Bingo. Roll me
Come on, Bingo.
criminal, but roll twice because you're the driver.
I'd also like to make a request for another roll if I can. After we'll see how this one goes. So criminal, I need to roll twice.
Yep.
3 is what I needed.
So you flying the private jet down this other tunnel. You can hear the lab blow up as you're flying down this tunnel. Through the mirrors, you can see the tunnels behind you are getting engulfed in flame. Just the jet flies out of this secret tunnel in the side of this mountain, and you're flying out into the sky, and you're flying out. You're doing it kind of does you a circle of the carnival, as the entire carnival also just explodes. And yes, what else?
From the light of that explosion, can we see a rifle carrying Nick? Because no.
No, because they already sunsetted their choice.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's just what he was doing. He's walking. So yeah.
Is it
We'll see.
possible to save him, even though he's given up?
That's their choice.
He's wishing everybody good luck. Yeah.
So as
He taught me so much.
as you fly out of this tunnel, as it explodes, the entire carnival explodes behind you all. You got your honey. 8 jars
got our freedom
of expensive honey, and you're flying through the clouds in this jet.
Freedom is the sweetest honey of all.
As the jet is flying through the clouds, however, we come to the
Right
end.
after honey.
We come to the end. Noir, what are you sitting at between criminal and bear?
5 and 1.
Perfect. Fridge, what are you sitting at between criminal and bear?
4 criminal, 2 bear.
All right. Bingo, what are you sitting at between criminal and bear?
When I get a success, what happens in criminal?
It goes to criminal.
It doesn't matter what you get a success in.
No.
Yeah.
Whenever
Success.
success is...
Justin has told you when you get
Yeah, I've been
pluses and
telling people.
minuses. So as long as
Yeah.
you've been keeping up with that, you've got your numbers right there.
I was asking for clarification because I ended and just got a successful one.
Yeah,
But
so
if we...
1 point from bear and a criminal.
Perfect. Then 4 criminal, 2 bear.
Perfect. Monaco.
It was close at the end, but it's a 5 in criminal and 1 in bear.
All right, and what was Nick at?
1 in criminal, 5 in bear.
Okay.
Whoa!
And as the jet flies off into the clouds, no one betrays everybody on the plane. Nobody.
I thought for sure Monaco was.
Nobody.
I was about to.
Nobody flips out bear style on the plane and just starts destroying everything. And the plane flies off into the clouds, free from this carnival, with the plane full of strange bear-making genomes and 8 jars of honey.
Success!
And I
Do
guess
the Brooklyn Nine-Nine theme.
I guess that's where the one-shot ends. The heist is done. People were murdered.
Oh my god.
I'm a pacifist.
Stick.
But,
That was yeah.
In honor of Nick's sacrifice, Monaco will be the brains in the next next mission.
But yeah, that's where we're gonna end Honey Heist. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to play it, you can find it basically anywhere you can find little one-page RPGs. It's by Grant Howitt. Honey Heist. It's pretty fun. He also made another game called Crash Pandas, which is race car driving raccoons, which I think we might play at Christmas. We might play for the holiday one-shot this year. We'll find out. Who knows? But that's that. We'll see you all here next week for the continuation of the campaign. So
yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.